Okay, well, let's get back into this. So, um, yesterday we made it through an hour and a half's worth of cutscenes, which the stream was 3 hours, so literally half of the stream was cutscenes. Which is fine. Like, I'm playing this game for the story, not for the amount of gameplay I can squeeze out of this thing. So, wonder if we'll break this record. We had one cutscene which was 53 minutes worth of cutscene, which is one after the other, and that was like that was at the very start of the stream. So 6 minutes in, I ran, I don't know, like 2 minutes of gameplay total, and then like 53 minutes of cutscenes, and then a tailing slash follow the guy through the town, get to the secret spot, which took forever because couldn't find him. He kept on disappearing, and then we went for another half hour or so worth of cutscenes. Then we went on to fight the second beast, or the second beauty, who was Raging Raven, and we've just come back from that. So let's get back into it. So if you're new here, my name is Mr. Grader. I am playing through all of the Metal Gear games, starting from Metal Gear 1 on the MSX2 and right the way up through to Metal Gear Solid 5. The last game we finished was Peace Walker because I accidentally played it in the wrong order. They're interchangeable anyway, so you're not spoiling anything by doing that. And the next game, I think I'm going to play it. I think I'm going to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I think it's one of the more optional games, but you know, it's a fun little hack and slash. So if I don't finish it all, which I haven't before, then I'll play it for a little bit and then move on to 5. And definitely not playing Metal Gear Survive. Fuck that. Konami can go get fucked for that, as far as I'm concerned. Shit game. They treated Kojima like shit. Also, I think my pause back up, otherwise I'm going to be dropping frames left, right, and center. Oh, I should actually be timing these cuts in as well.
Not bad.
I keep expecting him, smoking. Not bad then. Oh, eat it.
That no longer matters.
Where is it?
Oh, he fucking dead.
Is that it?
Fucking clueless snake.
Naomi told me everything.
Bitch ratted you out for a second time.
Thanks to her, I finally have it. The thing I've sought for so long. Big
Dead
boss.
dude.
Put down the gun, Snake.
Oh, is that what's in the river?
It's already too late. You almost did it. But it looks like I win after all.
This is sort of scenario like a Dr. Evil and Scott Evil thing, like
What do you say?
just shoot him.
For one last
No, no, no. I've got this elaborate plan where I'm gonna close the door and I'm not gonna watch him die. Like, I've got a gun in my room. I'll go get it. We'll just, and that'll be the end of Austin Powers.
guilty as
That is not
charged.
how we do things around here. Yeah, Liquid could absolutely put down Snake. Finish him off once and for all.
But all that ends today.
But he doesn't, because not a part of the plan. Do I need to? Oh, right in the shoulder. Surprised Snake didn't go after the cigar, honestly. He was fixated on a cigarette when Naomi had it.
I've got the upper hand.
Even if you do get a hold of the system, you'll only have one part of the Patriots AI. The military part.
What of it, brother? It's only a matter of time before I have everything.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that was a stun knife. Fuck, that must hurt.
Remember, GW? The
Well, I mean,
AI
obviously,
they
because look at
think
him,
they
he's fucking
lost.
smoking.
It's mine.
Kiss me, brother. Touch your tongue, don't I, brother?
Impossible. We destroyed it.
Your worm only managed to cut GW into little pieces. Pieces we were able to reconstruct. And then we
You know, it would have
stowed
been
away
easier to
inside
just say we
JD's
had a
network.
backup of the AI.
This man's body has served me well, allowing me to pass every security barrier
Kinda.
between me and GW. After all, the Patriots
Watching Snake
system
be a
is nothing
clueless
more than a
asshole
machine.
is,
Now that GW is a spook
walks
inside
out,
the network, there's no way JD would
walks out, sees
recognize it as
Liquid
an
sitting
external threat.
there on some tyres,
Once I destroy
and
JD with a nuclear strike, the
Big Mama
Patriots
looks in the
network
river,
will be
sees a
mine.
crashed van in there, starts crying, and
build
Snake's
my
like, oh, is that it? Like,
free
yeah,
from
oh,
all
is that the
forms
body
of
of Big
control.
Boss sitting there in the
I'll
river?
cast aside
Like,
my old identity
duh.
and take my own name for the first time.
Liquid, you're planning to recreate the Patriots.
Snake, we were created by the Patriots.
Come on, Snake, you could use this time to pull the knife out from your arm.
We're shadows in the shape of men.
Instead of just leaving it in there for Liquid to grab and zap him again.
We're freaks who never should have existed. We're a system.
Like,
Insurance that future generations never prosper. The Patriots
Snake,
saw fit
right
to
in the
create
balls.
us, and in doing so became our only raison d'etre.
well, we know he survives because, as you said, he's the main character. He's losing now, but
My fate any longer.
he'll always win
Kill
because
Zero and Big
main
Boss
character. I can't remember
and
what
become a
TV show
Patriot
it's from.
myself.
I think it might be like one of the Star Wars parodies from Family Guy, where they're all in an elevator and they're like, do you think we'll be okay? And one of them says, look, we've got like 3 of the 4 main characters in this elevator here. I think we'll be fine. I mean, if you're into like literally smoking men, he's like both kinds of literally smoking.
Adam.
Hey, you sleaze, that was my lunch. Gonna eat that.
So long as we both live, the world will
I
not
can
know
consider it
an age
arsehole,
apart.
he is.
If we're to pass the baton to the next generation, the only choice left to us is death.
Boss.
Good. The players have all assembled, Snake. The
Remove
time
the
has
knife
come for you to
from
witness.
your shoulder.
Witness our moment of triumph.
It's almost like he wants it. And for a second there I thought Vamp was like standing on the water, and I thought, is he just showing off now?
Go!
He's very slowly getting away. There's no way they could catch up now. Not doing the 2 kilometers an hour, if that. Oh.
Hold it right there, Liquid!
Start firing, whatever. Damn it, he didn't listen. What do we do now?
Drop your weapons and stand down, now!
In America. Jeez, that flying. A bit low. Just a tiny bit. Then again, Vamp is immortal, seemingly immortal. So, if they launched RPGs and shit, launched RPGs and, you know, completely blew Vamp to shreds, you just need to have a lie down for about 30 seconds, wake up and I am ready to go again. And can they just kill him with a cross anyway? Or just, well, weaken him with a cross and then just put a stake through the heart? Oh yeah, sniper rifle from a helicopter. That'll certainly stop him.
All of you, drop your weapons and put your hands up!
a little bit too much. Ugh, damn it. My stepmom got trapped. Need to help her.
Aim!
Yeah, he's gonna do the finger point.
Liquid, stop!
Fire!
Come on, Snake, you've got all the unlocked weapons. All the ones that Drebin laundered for you.
What?
Again, Snake holds the answers. But
The system is mine. Your guns and your weapons are no longer your own. Behold, guns of the Patriots.
what I want to know is, how did he do... Well, for one thing, why hasn't Snake got that fucking knife out of his shoulder yet? Jesus.
Bang!
And...
Bang!
You know, they could have easily crashed, while they still had control of the helicopter, crashed into Liquid. Slash Snake could have shot them with the cache of weapons he, I'm guessing, literally keeps stored up his ass. Think they'll be alright? Okay, so it explodes for reasons.
Die!
Liquid now has complete control of the
Bang!
Sons of the Patriots. He literally has control over everybody's guns because all the guns are ID locked. They have a microchip in them that only responds to the registered owner, and he also has access to the people's nano machines, so he can control them and make them do things.
Akiba, you're okay?
Yeah, and Johnny Akiba
I'm fine.
Why?
has older nano machines in his body, so they're not affected. Same with Snake. It just looks, it does, it looks kind of stupid. Yeah. playing imaginary bullets. Yeah. Look at how happy he is. Oh, yeah.
Do you see this, hero? We are victorious. Behold, guardians of the Patriots.
How do they have so much ammo? Bet you regret your decision to fucking hand over everything now. Thank you, Mayo.
Out of my way.
Blake has this massive supply of suppressor nanomachines in his pocket that he could give to all of these people to, you know, give one syringe to each of the team. I don't know how many he's got, but he seems to have unlimited of them on the battlefield, so he could just keep pulling them out of his ass and keep giving them to people. And but
Let them have it.
I don't know how Snake
We
is
don't need it.
his superior soldier when he lacks basic common sense. Oh, your hubby in the river now. Oh no. Swear to God. If he doesn't pull that knife out, I will reach into the screen. I will grab it myself.
So long, Snake.
Look at it, one evil dude. And I don't know why they trusted Naomi in the first place, because she literally backstabbed them in the first Metal Gear Solid game. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mark II. Who's going to clean all of that up?
You and me, we were great partners.
You and he were buddies.
Great friend.
Watch.
Meryl! Meryl! Meryl!
Careful, dude, you might crap your pants again. I mean, like, again. Too slow. You lost her. You only have minutes to harvest, so check for an organ donor card.
Meryl, don't give up on me. Meryl, don't go.
I think he's on the right pace this time. Close enough.
Meryl! Meryl! It's not, I mean...
Just coughed up, you know. Half a litre of water and you're kissing.
Thank you.
Okay, Meryl? Hey, if it's all right,
Notifications didn't want to hit me with it at the same time on this thing. Like 5 or 6. I charged my watch 2 days ago and the battery is already dead. It's down to 24%.
Beasts are
It's getting ridiculous, this. I'm gonna have to look at a new watch. Or at least find somebody who's selling a Versa 2 and buy it for cheap, because I'm just... It's only been like the last week that it's been doing it, but
there is shadow.
it's a bit absurd.
To return everything to normal, the light must be extinguished. And when that happens, you will be too.
Dead. Poor Snake. Lost his father and his mother. In one day. She looks relatively unscathed for somebody who stood in a fire for a while. It's not to make light of this situation, but making... And that knife! At least let the monkey grab the knife out for it.
Like I said, we pride ourselves on service.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, let's take this guy to his friends.
Give the send off that they gave Boromir. Stick him in a boat with all of his weapons and stuff. Okay, well, that was 27 minutes long. That cutscene, and now that means control. That means that we're on to the next install section, the next act. Literally, I have not played any, like, we've been going for 32 minutes, and I have not played a single bit of this game yet. It's been 100% cutscenes. And now it's on to everyone's favourite part of the stream, sitting back and watching Snake punch some durries. So, yeah. This is very exciting. I think as I said yesterday, there's an update which I didn't install because I didn't have time, wanted to start the game now sort of thing, where you could, where it installs the entire game to the hard drive in one fell swoop. Just completely eliminates needing to install between acts. It's too late for me to install it now because once you do, your previous save games are no longer compatible because it fixes up a bunch of other stuff and adds some extra stuff in, I think. I was actually surprised there was updates to it because the last time I played this game was a decade ago and it came out Guns the Patriots. It came out in 2008, and the last time I played it was 3 years after the initial release date. And there were no updates then. But there are now. So I guess that's dedication to a game. I think they switched the servers off a while ago, a good while ago. But it's now I'm wondering when did 5 come out? This 5 came out oh 2015. Okay, I thought it for some reason it came out 2012. That's right. Now let's start our timer again. He's learning. Adorable little duck. I wonder how much it costs. Okay. So if I wanted to buy that very alarm clock that Sonny was using,
I thought you couldn't control the
$219 US.
We can't. We've taken over their guns and heavy weapons, but the WMDs are still under JD's control. That's where Rex comes in. I know where to find nukes they don't control. Vamp, how long until Rex is ready.
All that's left is the final check. We've identified JD's location through GW, and abandoned 20th century satellite orbit.
Yeah, so
disguised
the
as
last one
debris.
sold for $293.05.
Satellite
United
orbit.
Kingdom. And it had
With a
22
stealth
bids on it.
look, there's no need to worry about the Patriots intercepting it. By the time they realize what's happening, it'll all be over.
Once JD, the core AI is destroyed, GW's priority will rise to 1, and all the systems under JD's control will then be ours to command. Now go, prepare our haven.
Yes, boss. What the devil is this?
There goes the Mark II. Fortunately, I always carry a spare.
The video feed from the Mark II cuts off here.
Duh.
Haven. Yeah. Drebin was saying something about that.
In the beginning, the Patriot system was controlled by 4 AIs, with JD at the top. One of those AIs was GW. The Patriots thought it had been destroyed, but Liquid was able to use it as cover to slip inside the system.
GW. I knew I'd heard that name before.
Yeah. GW was one of the Patriot Cell AIs. It was installed on Arsenal gear. Emma's worm should have put it permanently out of commission. But Liquid somehow recovered and repaired it.
Good one, Emma.
I'm guessing JD must be unable to recognize GW, even though it's inside the Patriot system. It's a blind spot. GW was written off as lost while it was still tied in. Using it let Liquid interfere with the AI from the inside. He made contact under the guise of Big Boss's genetic code. Even the AI threat detection system was fooled.
Even on the network. Free from oversight by the Patriots' AIs.
It all makes sense now.
Need to have a,
That's why
a
they made
rations of
Arsenal
snake.
go berserk 5 years
Makes you
ago.
feel better.
GW was on board.
Where is this haven? Where is their base?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is using the position of the Mark II's last transmission to predict the course of Liquid's ship. It's only a matter of time before we find him.
Yep. Fine, Snake.
That's not all Liquid said. Something about Rex being ready.
Rex. You mean Shadow Moses?
Oh yeah, that's right. This is where we
It's Campbell.
where we gotta go back. Back to Shadow Moses.
The U.S. military's systems are all in Liquid's hands now. The regional systems have all been shut down. Guns are falling silent across the Earth.
Jeez,
It's
that
the
must be
first
nice.
total ceasefire in human history.
How's the White House responding? The public.
The president has yet to make an official announcement. But the media is starting to pick up on it.
Well, who else will shut up the schools now with the guns going
The
silent?
information's gonna be controlled
What's
anyway.
America going to do
Not
for
this
it?
time.
Pass the
The
time.
war economy has ground to a complete halt. It's tough to play down a crisis of these proportions. War economy-related stocks are already going into a free fall.
Speaking of which, here's me Bitcoin.
They must be shitting
check
themselves at
the
the White House right about now.
In any case, America had better sleep soundly while she still can. Liquid's
It's up
insurrection
slightly from when I checked it
is
last.
about to begin.
put in
The first
$100
thing he'll
about,
do
I don't know,
is
2
try to destroy the system
years ago,
the Patriots built to control
year
the
and a half,
US.
2 years ago. Well, $50
He's
into
already
Ethereum and
taken the
$50 into Bitcoin, and they're
No.
up to
Supreme
around about
authority
$500.
still resides with JD, which the
And
Patriots still
$500 is down
command.
the peak. That's not bad for,
Which is why Liquid
you know,
plans to launch a
bit of
nuclear
change.
strike on JD in its orbit.
not like the guy
Liquid
who
only controls SOP, and SOP only controls guns.
who
and
made the
small
first Bitcoin to physical item transaction. Bought a pizza for 10,000 Bitcoins, and that's worth like $250 million now.
Launch this strike.
Must be kicking himself. He
Good
could have been
question.
a quarter of a billionaire.
The US converted its nuclear arsenal to reliable replacement warheads 2 years ago.
RRWs.
Yes. The core of the RRWs is now completely ID controlled by the SOP system.
I give Sunny an hour and she could
Supreme
break it.
authority from JD itself to control them, and they can be shut down remotely in case of an emergency.
All the old nukes were pulled out of service when they deployed the replacements.
Probably just sitting in some guy's storage shed.
If Liquid can't use the nukes, then
Like all the good shit in the world.
what's his plan?
You wander into some guy's shed in the middle of nowhere
That's
and
it.
find
He's going to
Dex,
use
watch
Rex.
some scenes.
What?
Find some
Rex
pristine
was
car from the
scrapped before the Sons
1930s,
of the Patriot system was
still under a tarp,
Of course.
or
Railgun.
more recently went into some
Indeed.
abandoned warehouse or
Rex's
some
railgun can launch a
old
stealth
warehouse and
nuclear
found
warhead into space,
completely sealed
unconstrained by the system.
Super Nintendo's
In short,
Mario
it's the only
All-Stars
device they
bundle,
have that is able to launch
and a
nuke.
fair few of them too.
Liquid's
So
going to use it to
that's
kill JD and
kind of
deliver
hitting the
coup
jackpot if you
d'état
can get
to
your
the
hands on all of
Patriots'
those and
reign.
parcel them out one at a time, because something
Where's
like that'd
Rex
go
now?
$1,000 easy
I
each.
think you know. A long-forgotten base in U.S. territory outside the Patriots' control. The place where Liquid made his debut. His monument. Off the Alaskan coast, in the Fox Archipelago.
Shadow Moses Island.
Can you
If
attach
Liquid
that
destroys JD,
gauze a little better to your
and
face,
his
mate?
GW assumes total control over the system, he'll have the world at his fingertips. And no one will be able to stop him. Not even the Patriots. You are the only ones who can save us now. Snake, I'm counting on you. Defeat Liquid and put an end to his insurrection.
I contacted Swan support earlier because I bought these Swan cameras off eBay, but I'm not going to tell them I bought them off eBay because that'll just muddy the waters. Useless pieces of shit, Swan are. And the camera won't.
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this.
The cameras won't pair with their new app
That's not what
because
I
they're on
mean.
older firmware.
You can't
So I
beat
contacted
Liquid.
Swan and said, how do I pair them? They're on the older
He's
firmware.
got the Patriots' own control
How do I
system on his
get them to
side.
update to the new firmware so I can pair them with the
Not
new
only
app?
are weapons useless,
And
but the US
they just
military
replied
is in
back to me and
shambles.
said, oh,
And
can you
even if it
place the
weren't,
camera in
Liquid's
pairing
got
mode?
enough men and machines to match it.
Can you go into your phone's Wi-Fi settings and give us the camera name? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck off.
Things can't get any worse.
I'm not stupid. I know what I'm talking about, and I expect that
Face it, Snake.
a support agent should know what I'm talking about as well. And when I say it's the older version not compatible with the new version, there are only two versions of
We never stood a
firmware, or two
chance.
types of firmware for this. There's the old one, which uses the Safe Buy Swan app, and there's a new one which uses the new Swan app that everyone was forced to migrate to in back in 2020, and caused me absolute nightmare with my camera that I got outside and at the front door. So don't give me this shit, mate, because I literally know what I'm talking about when it comes to all of this, but I'll humour him anyway. How do we not get the blood for him? I know we did.
Sonny.
No!
He's on the machine.
Jack can't go. He's not ready yet. He needs to rest.
Let me go, Sonny.
No, I agree with Sonny.
No. Your dialysis isn't done yet.
Snake. He's not ready yet.
Ration. Give the man one of your rations. He'll heal up. We run his run.
I'll be fine.
Maybe these rations are tailor-made for Snake and Snake only. You've done it now. You've upset her. Fucking way to go, Snake. Fucking Uncle of the Year.
I'm living my life by my own will.
You might want to unplug yourself before you get up there, champ.
Raiden.
I won't live a proxy life. A slave to someone else's will.
Except that in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, you're literally controlling the controller. So, he has no will of his own. He only has the will of the player. The player can just make him straight over the edge of a tall building and splat. And also, I reckon Krieger should reboot his CPU. I reckon it'll be fine after that.
You and I are both just pawns in this proxy war. But once this is over, we will have our freedom.
Oh, you say that, mate, but are any of us truly free?
I'll release you. It's the only way I'll ever be free.
Raiden, 5 years ago. That's not what I meant.
I've got nothing to lose.
Don't be an idiot. You know you've got someone to protect.
It was never going to work out for me. It even rained the day I was born.
You've got it all wrong. You were the lightning in that rain. You can still shine through the darkness.
The lightning.
Raiden,
A couple of slaps across
look
the
at
face.
me.
Break it, snap out of it. Raiden, look at me. And then just turns away. Tune in next time for the adventures of Burnt Face
Do you
Man.
see this? I have no future.
Oh, come. A little bit
In
of
a
a
few
burn.
months, I'm going to be a weapon
Wow,
of mass
that's what he means.
destruction. You have a family.
I have no family.
Does it go?
I have nothing.
Was Rose pregnant during Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty?
I have always been alone. Always.
Still think he's right for the mission, Snake?
Don't leave me here. Alone.
What the fuck is Sonny and Otacon to you then? Fuck me.
This is my fight. My destiny.
Dr. Emmerich?
Mei Ling.
Don't show up.
I got the results back. It's official. He's on Shadow Moses Island.
Is that her voice
We
though?
lost Metal Gear Mark II's signal along the way, but the ship was headed in the direction of Shadow Moses. This is a picture of the island taken by a civilian imagery satellite.
That's the best
The
you
sea
can
line
do.
is rising due to global warming. Have you heard that the entire Fox archipelago is about to slip into the ocean? The surrounding islands have already been evacuated.
Liquid's arrival there can only mean one thing.
He is going to use Rex.
That's how it looks from here. All the Metal Gears after Rex were embedded with system IDs.
Then what about Rex? What did Washington do with it?
The nuclear disposal facility on Shadow Moses hasn't been touched since the incident.
That was 9 years ago.
The president of Arms Tech and the DARPA
Depends on
chief
who
were
voiced
killed,
her.
and the Secretary of Defense
I
was
thought her
arrested.
voice.
By the time the Shadow Moses incident was over, there wasn't a single person
Oh,
left
fuck
there
off
who
with
knew
your
what
ads.
took place. It was as if nothing had ever happened. The data was either falsified or erased, so no traces would be left behind. We were exiled to desk jobs for the same reason. Rex and the nukes should still be where they were 9 years ago. Untouched.
A forsaken island. A haven.
Well, I'd say it's more like a forgotten island. And it's sinking too.
Okay.
I thought I'd never go back.
It'll take me a while to get there, but I'll be backing you up from aboard the Missouri. She's the only ship in the fleet still able to move, since it was decommissioned before the system was put in place.
So it is the same
And Hawaii's not that
voice
far away.
actress.
Otacon, you're not wearing your glasses anymore.
I switched to contacts.
We rendezvous at Shadow Moses.
Same voice, but they dropped the Chinese accent because they said it fits better with the narrative that she
He who
is American
submits to
born,
heaven shall live. He who defies
or that
heaven shall
she was
perish.
raised in America. Maybe I just didn't notice the Chinese
I
accent.
have to atone
You know.
for my past too.
Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I just never
Rex
thought
is
anything
a
of it.
beast, born from my research. Let's go. Shadow Moses awaits.
Love how it gets you to, well, it asks if you want to save after every, like, fuck off long cutscene. Like, you know, you've just logged through an incredibly difficult section. Yeah. What happened there? Ah, that's what it was. Okay. So when you get to Shadow Moses, which by the way, I better actually pause, that cutscene was 21 minutes, or 22 minutes. So there we go. When you get to Shadow Moses, as you do here, the game actually switches to an emulated version of the game. This isn't Metal Gear Solid, the original one, the first one, recreated in the... Are they using the Fox engine at this point? They're using whatever engine 4 is running. They don't use that. They don't just recreate Metal Gear Solid 1 in Metal Gear Solid 4. I believe this is actually this is actually PS1 hardware. Oh well, PS1 software rather. Okay. Takes me back, eh? To a handful of weeks ago. He doesn't give a shit. Oh, fuck. You might want to not get too close to old mate there, cause... Oops. Fuck. We're dead. Oh, truly. Oh, fuck. Try again. Yeah, I think they made, well, obviously they made some changes. Oh, it's so weird to, because the control scheme basically literally changes. You spend so long playing 4, then all of a sudden, oh, fucking what? It's quite obvious that I've forgotten the controls because I was pushing this button, R2, to quick switch between weapons when it's actually L2. Surveillance camera. And it's weird that they don't have the... Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button for... It's not there. I keep pressing the wrong button to go into first person mode as well. I don't remember if there's I don't know whether they've pulled this game apart and seen just how in depth the damn it, just how in depth the emulation goes. Whoops. Fuck it, let's just go. I heard something.
Where'd he go?
And so the little flashback's over and it switches back to PS3 code. Back to Metal Gear Solid 4. Just takes a second to load. Oh, that was a nice transition. Going from young Snake to old Snake. Like that.
I was having that dream again.
We're here.
Having a dream with the hippies, sir?
Moses.
Yes, but they're getting less frequent. Is it really safe to be flying in that kind of weather? And more importantly, do the alerts and the kills and all of that here count towards your overall kills and alerts in this act? That's what I'm wondering. Something tells me no, and I think I remember reading somewhere that they don't, but I remember for sure, right?
Snake, are you all right?
You should have waited for Otacon to get a little lower.
I just slipped a little. Have to hurry. Not much time left.
Meet the Mark III. It's our last replacement, so try not to break it.
I think it's already broken.
One more thing. I don't see anybody around, but there are unmanned sentries patrolling the area. Be careful out there.
Careful, me, Mr. Grader, careful, Metal Gear game.
The heliport is to the west of there. Head west and find that heliport.
Start off with some ammo munition. Who leaves like exactly 2 rounds of ammo in 3 different areas here? I thought I heard either Peanut or Abby sneezing. Ah, okay, that's what they mean by unmanned. I was hoping they'd just be ciphers that I could shoot down, but they're not. Well, while we've got 20% off in Drebin's store, we can go ahead and unlock do we not have? Sorry, just give me a second. I'm gonna go see what these cats are up to because I'm hearing noises and make sure they're alright. Give me a second. I must have just been hearing things because I walked out in the lounge room where Abby was sleeping. She was fast asleep. Went into the bedroom where Peanut was asleep on the bed, and he's out like a light as well, so... Okay, so... back to... So... we mustn't have chaps yet. That's a bit of a shit, because I was hoping I could go right ahead and chaff grenade him. Oh well, that's... I should also put on... base camo. Yeah, let's have a look. So yeah. Young and young with bandana. We can go. That's nice. Yeah. There's that 0%. I've had just a little peek of Snake's hair showing. There we go.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
We get 1000 DP for going through a little...
A surveillance camera?
I didn't know this was here. I don't know whether it was in the original or not. It's not PG7 ammo. Lots of signatures inside.
It looks like the front hangar door is open. A little bit at least. You can get in that way if you want.
Ah, that's what it is. It's those little shits. Little three-armed monkey things. And of course that truck's still there, but somebody shut the lid for reasons. You'll do what you get. Definitely I'm hearing something now, and it's Peanut coughing. For years and years and years, he's 13 now. He's always coughed, like he's trying to cough up a hairball, but just can't quite get it up. And we've spoken to the vet a few times about it, and they said, does he actually throw anything up? We're like, no. Like, does it, like, how often does it happen? Oh, you know, like once a week maybe. We're like, he's fine, he'll be all right. So every now and again you'll be sitting there and you'll just hear just lasts for about a minute. He'll stop, lick his lips, give one final and then go straight back to sleep. So it's
Mate, this is McDonald Miller. Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots of them.
Oh, there's still rats here. That we can take care of. I used to be David Gray Photography. I wound up changing it because I haven't done photography in a good while. Oh, thank you very much, Dollary Doos. Very much appreciated for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Little rat. Yeah, well, I had one set up, but have I not got my... I might have shifted the folder which has my I think I can put a silencer on that. Move the folder that had the pictures used for the raid alert. One. Yes, well and truly. In fact, I don't know. Give me a second. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Yeah, I don't know how well it's gonna come out on screen, but yeah, good right. Yeah, Space Coyote. with Coyote coming out of the Guatemalan insanity pepper, and cactuses and stuff in the background. It's fairly massive on my upper arm. That's my favourite episode. So I was sitting there years ago. Well, when I say years ago, I got it done late 2017, and I just got it finished late last year. I kept putting off the follow-up appointments, but yeah, I've very, very happy with that. Let's turn that back on. That should be right. Yeah, so it's one of my favourite episodes of all time, along with, well, I've got way too many to list, but definitely are a lot of them. Now, what I can also do, and what I should probably be doing here, is equipping my newly acquired chaff grenades. Which Trevor needs to unlock, but that's cheap enough. And thank you for the follow as well, by the way. Let's find that. Oh, thank you for the thank you for the 100 bits. So that one's got some that one's got the picture on it. How do I stop Metal Gear? I don't know how convincing they are. Oh. Thank you for following Dollary Doos. How do I stop Metal Gear? Oh, and that's an alert. Might as well take on a little fuckers out while we can. I don't know how many of them there are in here, but we get at least some drubbing points out of them. Shoot me, you little. There's a nice healthy pool of blood there, and a lot of bullet casings and shit. Snake will be fine. Man, literally have no idea where I am. Unless I go shooting at him. There we go. Obviously can't take the elevator. We're out here. And I believe is that a Jesus.
Look out! Run, Snake!
Fucking asshole. Didn't realise I was gonna fucking do that. As I said, only a decade since I played this game. I'm hoping that there's no...
Aim for the legs.
Knock the gecko over, then aim for the neck.
What passes for a neck on this? Oops, I need to equip my ration. I just find it incredibly weird that this thing has human legs. Oh, fucking we're out of bullets too. Oh. Hold on. How do I... Ah. Roll through. 100% stress. Let's go up here and get the ration. Providing the ration is still there. Nope. More things change. Well, actually no, because in this case, absolutely did change.
I don't see any enemies around here. Okay, we'll go through the door all the way at the back.
Otacon, last time around we had a few complications and wound up going through the commander's office in the basement.
That's right. I remember now. But there's no need to go all the way down there this time, right? The back door takes us straight where we need to go.
Good point.
Okay then, let's get to the back door.
Just a bit early on for that, don't you think, Otacon? Although those two have known each other for a few years, so maybe that request isn't that off the cards. With the kind of things that Snake stores, well, he's got to store them inside him because, like that was a whole ass rocket launcher. How does one store a whole ass rocket launcher in there? Like, where's the gun go? He's got to pull it from somewhere. And the man is, I guess, fairly roomy. So, oh, I think we could.
Otacon, the elevator's not working.
The panel lights are dead too. Looks like the power's out. Still, there's no need to take the elevator, is there? Hurry up and head to the gate at the north end of the building.
Yeah, but I wanted to go down there and see what... Oh, he made that. He survived that. Guess he's not as old as he thought he was. There we go, what do we got?
Huh? Snake, that door is locked.
How do I open it?
Security is shut down altogether. You can't release the lock without activating it. You'll have to log in somewhere. I've got it, Snake. My old office is close by. With the power on, you should be able to unlock the door from there. And if you check the facility records, we can find out Rex's status and who's been in and out. You remember where it is, Snake?
I'm not senile yet.
It's only been a handful of weeks since I played the last Metal Gear Solid, or the first Metal Gear Solid game, so...
Snake, the password is 48273. Think you can remember that?
I told you.
I'm writing it down in the run box in Windows as we speak.
Yet.
Okay.
I've checked the APU on this floor and engaged the generator. Energy output is low, but it should be enough to power the elevator. Try the elevator and see if it's working.
Well, that was what I did before, but there we go. If we push it again, nah, they fixed it. In the original game on the PS1, when you, I guess we can only go B2 then. In the first game, when you push the button on the elevator, you hear the noise of it sort of coming up. It takes a few seconds to come up, but if you push it again immediately, the doors just slide open. So the elevator's there the whole time, and just pushing the button again kind of bypasses
First, go
that.
down the central hallway. Don't worry, it's not electrified anymore.
Yeah, another like portable anti-tank rocket. Where'd you keep them at? Is that the sound of a door that I heard? I missed that one.
Everything looks exactly like I remember it. Except for that wall way in back, anyway. I still can't believe how much damage you caused in such a small space.
The switchboard. Nailed it with a remote-control missile to shut down the electric current in the floor. The guidance system in those things takes up so much space, it hardly leaves any room for explosives.
That's why they were so...
Didn't make much of a bang.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hardly. Switchboard's still intact.
You're right. The wiring past the switch circuits could still be live.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna get shocked if I walk on this floor, am I?
No
You
need
haven't
to worry.
already.
As long as you don't turn the current back on.
Data traces. Alright. Ooh. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 orchestral medley. Okay, so let's go back out. Down the hallway like we're supposed to. I thought we could get through via... Oh, okay, because it's sealed off. No amount of diving over it's going to fix that. These doors that I can't get into. Wonder if all the bloodstains and shit are still on. Yeah, there's still bloodstains there. Juicy. I remember this place. This is where Grey Fox, checking if his pea stain's still there. Where Grey Fox, instead of doing what any normal person would do and pay a dominatrix to beat him up, he just went to Snake and hurt me more. That's the living shit beating out of him. I wonder if the PlayStation is still on the table. Yeah, we. Even though Otacon told him not to use it.
forgot.
Good thing
Can
one of
you
us
punch
wrote
it
it
in
down
for
on the
me?
computer.
It's a 5-digit number.
273. I need to enter as well. There we go.
Nice job.
Pretty impressive
At least your
little bit of
memory
kit
hasn't
that
gone bad.
nice little bit of kit that it has a touch screen that Otacon can use to display prompts that Snake can touch to. Well, it's running some kind of distro of Linux.
This version is
Which
totally
is based on the terminal output.
It's gonna take a little work.
Yeah, PlayStation used to be on that table there, but
This is the room where we first met, huh?
no worries. Thank you for the raid. Very, very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. The old memories of Otacon pissing himself in the corner.
Up any unpleasant memories, is it? I was being attacked by Frank Yeager.
Yeah, I remember.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, gives
Well,
me
you
the
could have
shivers just thinking about it.
gotten rid of him.
Snake,
Give him
you
a good
saved my
hard
life.
spanking or something, and he would have got what he wanted and disappeared.
Hated them for what they did to Frank's body.
Oh, that's right, because Frank
Crippled him
rescued
in the first
Naomi, I think.
place. She must have hated me too.
We shouldn't have been so trusting. I blame myself, too. I helped develop Rex. That's why it was so easy for me to believe her feelings were genuine. But she was only using us to atone for her sins.
So what? What did she do to us?
You forgot already.
Like,
She betrayed you. She stole
Fucking-
your blood.
and, yeah, fucking sold you out to
was
Liquid.
all. It should have been over and done with in South America. Why'd she join us afterward?
Well,
She has us come rescue her, and
There
then
it
she
goes
turns
again.
around and goes straight back to Liquid. Why would she do that?
Poor little dude.
I don't know, Snake.
Hawk, but he,
Looks like she's still with him.
he does throw up, but that's not the noises he makes when he throws up. So,
I just had a look at the security access logs. As I thought, there's people coming and going at frequent intervals. In
You
fact,
even know the power's
the
on.
record shows some recent activity. Look at this. It's an image taken a few hours ago by a surveillance camera up ahead.
Naomi.
And Vamp.
The Beauty and the Beast.
They've been through here.
the gay dude and Naomi.
And from what we've gleaned from the security records, it can only mean one thing. They're headed for Rex's old underground hangar. I finished rebooting security and released the locks. The door on the first floor ought to open for you now.
Oh yeah, good old back scratcher.
Amazing. Almost makes me nostalgic for the days when you needed a key card for every door.
Yep. It's been 9 years. All you really have to do is reinterpret the old technology in terms of the new. Getting old isn't all that bad, you know.
Well, that's easy for Otacon to say because he's not aging rapidly and is going to die in 3 to 6 months and become a biological weapon that'll wipe out half of humanity.
I finished unlocking the door on the first floor. It should open now.
I've been waiting for you, Snake. Who are you? Neither enemy nor friend.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox.
Ridiculous. You yourself, in Zanzibar land.
Yes, he should have been killed, but he's still alive.
What?
They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
How long are you gonna stay in there? Huh? Are you one of them? No, I'm not.
I think I'm gonna play
I
ball.
always work alone. Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Hey, he said he works alone, he's not a nerd. There's an old packet of noodles there, which I will go and grab. I thought they replaced the PS1 with the PS2. Yeah. Guess not. Guess they just got rid of it altogether. We've still got the police noughts poster up on the wall. Got that going for him, which is nice. Alright, there's no PS2 or PS3. Oh, compress. Run and check.
Gecko! We've got Gecko!
Indeed we do. I have no chaff. Boy. Little asshole. Going to be beaten. I'm hoping it's not a grenade. Come on, what did you have? Adrenaline there, Snake. Oh. I should also I keep going to weapon when I actually mean to go to I go to item when I actually mean to go to weapon. I've got to watch out and make sure that I don't. That's what a combat high is. It's when your stress level gets to 100%. How many fucking grenades does this thing want to take? Stop it from bringing him up by breaking its legs. shoot you while you're trying to shoot at me. That's what I do, but that's beside the point. Why is that not? Some weird shit. Now we're done. Let's go for the neck. Call Otacon and see what he has to say.
Do you have a weapon that would work against those gecko?
Sure do.
Okay, great. Use it to get them out of the way.
You could clean me and Snake, that'd be nice.
Do you have a weapon that would work against those gecko?
Sure do.
Maybe if I switch to not a grenade, but something like the RPG-7. Oops. Is that it? That's pathetic. There we go. And I only get 500 dribbling points out of that. Kind of making a mockery of everything there, Snake. Here and see if anything is open. Another Russian. We unlocked all of security, but that means nothing. Done. And we can't go anywhere else. Kind of disappointing because I wanted to check out the other offices on the B1.
Okay, Snake. Take the stairs down and go to the north
There's
door.
I'll
open it for you with the Mark III.
You little fucking R2-D2 looking bastard.
Gecko! The Mark III is totally defenseless while working on the door. You'll have to distract the Gecko so they don't spot it.
In which case, if I need a distraction, I have... $50 of these buggers. 2 minutes. Looks surprisingly well in the old magazines. I think this is the longest we've been playing in terms of actual gameplay. Like these have all been flashbacks and not cutscenes. Come on. Getting back into that rhythm. Wind up using all of my magazines, but just pinch off a couple of rounds and it'll be good to go. All there. Oh god. Not bad. Good size.
Okay, Snake, it's open now.
Not go ahead and charge up the old battery. Stun grenades. Give me a few of those. I don't quite like that. Anything else I can get on here, so yeah. New listings that match my Facebook Marketplace search results for Nintendo. Yeah, that's right. It's another. Yeah. B&B fight. I'm not going to buy it, but the whole boxed Game Boy Advance SP with, well, actually, shit, might be worth it. With like 4 of the advanced Pokemon games with manual, but not for $500, and it's located in Dandenong anyway, which I can't travel to because I'm in regional Australia and I'm not allowed to travel into Metro Melbourne without a necessary reason. Apparently a necessary reason is just an eye appointment, which I did the other week. Like, we're so worried about the spread of COVID, why was my checkup eye appointment, which basically had an eye scan, and then the professor said your right eye is stable, as is expected after my procedure. Your left eye is getting a bit worse. Come back in 6 months and we'll see. And like isn't isn't that something that could have waited? But I guess not. Sorrow wolf? A crying wolf. Don't remember how to fight this one. So this is probably a good place to start. Weapons, not items. A weapon is item, but it's not the item we want. Two of them. They'll go to DSL. Oh, that's right. There's a few of them, I think. Okay. Damn it. Oh, because the battery's going flat. I was wondering why it was going a bit fuzzy. I thought it's something coming towards me, scrambling the circuits. Oh, press the wrong button. And press it again. This is all well and good, but oh, what the hell? Keeps knocking into me. Absolutely do want to knock. Thank you. Wish I had another battery I could... Actually, can I? Driven shop. Okay. I've sold a few. I was hoping I could get some batteries. Oh, I also should have got some DSR-1 ammo. Work out what? Bullets. Oh good, it tells me what it's compatible with, that's alright. So I want something that is compatible with the SVD. That shit's cheap as anything. Oh, I bought the wrong. Okay, that's my bad. I feel like I had this. There we go. There was some weapon that I really liked, but I couldn't buy any ammo for it because of how rare the item was. Probably in the same spot that I was hiding before. I guess nobody thinks to check. Crying, but I can't. I can't know where she is. How's that? Nope. It's a trick check. I can't remember if you have to defeat all of the minions before she comes bounding out again. I need the battery, but it charges way too slowly. Okay. I'll give this a shot. See how we go.
Something's coming!
Ah, that's what it is.
Wolf has to come outside her suit to fire the railgun. That's your cue to attack.
Right. Switch that off before I run out of battery. A bit of ration. Got that going for us, which is nice.
What happened?
Dead, that's what happened. Wrecked with a capital R. Oh, let's go out for some battery recharging. It's gonna be no good me just poking around here anyway. Gotta get moving to encourage her to get out and fight. Dripping points, not bad. More of this bullshit. Almost full. Could have played it safe. Could have sniped from a distance, but you didn't. Okay. Oh. God. Yeah, I might want to ration up. Get a bit rational. If I don't defeat it this time, I'll call it a stream and then try again tomorrow night. Fuck this shit. Oh. Way to fucking hit me when I'm down there. Okay, let's try. Ah, no, that's what I'm thinking of. The weapon that I'm thinking of that has ammo that's difficult to get, and I don't think Gearathon sells it, is the weapon she gives you at the end of this. What the fuck are you supposed to see? Bunch of things. Nope, that's a tree stump. Oh, now is this the fight where wind direction matters? If you get upwind from her, downwind. If the wind is blowing towards her, then she can smell you. Oh, he out like a light, man. Getting really old. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. No. Can not see a fucking thing. Pretty ass batch. Have I got? How's that out of this way? Airburst grenade launcher. Okay, so I can... Oh, adjust it. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to fall that far. You know, I'm going to need to put this on to... Oh, fuck, hello. Are you coming out of your little shell? The fuck? Seriously, where'd you go? She's literally right there. And she went ahead and pissed off. That's the control panel. There you go. Down the floor. Up in on it. Oh, really? Damn it. Claymores. Dijon. Oh, because I'm well and truly stressed out. That's why. Have I got anything to... a syringe? That would do just nicely. Right, steady as anything. Here's goddamn handy Abyssal. Oh. Oh, fucking trigger. Nope. Hell is she? Oh really, that didn't kill him. I suppose it was a shoulder shot. There we go. Actually got a shot in. Solid iron. Bloody running out of battery. No more battery. But these battles get really involved. Mostly because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but, you know. Partly because they do take a fair licking before they piss off and die. And you're working with limited supplies as well. Of course, the Psyche is shot to shit. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Oh, we're back to where we started. Or is this a different snowmobile? That's a different snowmobile. What's this one? 45 ACPs. Oh, come on, don't be like this. What? Nobody here. What? Didn't even hit her, but I'll take it. That's a ladder. Like, is that her? Richie told you to get off a good one. Turns out, no, I can't. Yeah, so as long as the wind is blowing towards me, she can't smell me. If my Metal Gear lore is correct, but I've got to watch out because the wind can and will change direction like that. Like it has just now. I thought I already had C4. Maybe I acquired C4 somehow and it just didn't show me the thing. The little display text telling me what it is and how I use it. Would have appreciated it if the thing was, if the little message gave you a little brief history of the item that you've picked up, or a useful little tidbit, but instead it's just what the item is that you picked up, what class of weapon, you know, like placeable, throwable, and then it tells, just gives you some generic text on not downwind from us, so that's good. But now, I know I really shouldn't use the syringe because it gives you no, that's not her. Because I think it efficiency wears off for it. That word. The thing that makes it work good more. Nah, get fucked off. Only all bullshit. Catch your gum. Oops. Yeah, ration. So I'll ration up now. But so I'm high equipped. Give me the money, Mum. Wish these bodies would clear out from the battlefield without needing me to walk over them and kick out the dust. It's something. Give it that. Oh, it's ammo of some sort, I think. Yeah. Get the toffee fucking shit down. Let's let this. Is she moving or am I moving? I think she's moving. Oh, that got a good shot in, well and truly. Very nice. At least I can see you now. Until you go pissing off into the distance. Yeah. The railgun. Yeah. Now that as soon as I remembered as soon as I learnt that you're going to wait for her to fire the railgun, made it a whole lot easier. Hello, baby chicken. You want to come up and have a pat? Yeah. Come on.
Stop it! Stop crying!
Here's our good girl. Give you a good pat. Good vigorous pats. What a good baby. That's what you are. You're a good baby sometimes.
Go away. Don't come any closer.
The good babies get rewarded with good back scratches. Oh, these ones. Right between the shoulder blades. It's the good spot, isn't it?
I was so scared.
You're a sweet little girl.
Forgive me.
You don't like having your ears rubbed as much. You're not like Big Brother.
Sorry.
Big Brother likes having his ears rubbed. Look at this. Here's the baby.
You can cry if you want.
You can leave your friends behind.
Cry if you need to.
Your friends don't cry, and if they don't cry, then no friends of mine. More back scratches? Oh, yeah. That's the good shit, right?
No. I don't need tears anymore. I've cried myself dry.
Face rubs. Face rubs are also good.
So cry.
Little cheeks.
As much as you like.
Little scratch on the top of the head.
I will be there to listen.
Okay, so I need to get out. That's my headphone cable you're smooching on. It's not going to give you a very good smooch because it's just it's a flimsy cable. If you want to smooch on something good, this is pretty good, this controller. Boop. What a happy little baby. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this fight. Stuff keeps moving because you keep smooching on it and moving it around. Hey! Just gave me a bite. What did I do to you? Whatever did I do to you? Silly sausage. Okay. Right. Whoops. And I might actually want to put my weapon down.
Nothing here.
Damn it. Never get in a headshot. Weird. Come on. Wander over here. Alright, pick up this ration. Only a handful more shots. Oh, that one. The chest shot without. It skips. Come on. There we go. Put it down, snake. It's kind of weird that that's how each and every one of these fights ends. Oops. Just called it to me. So respawns me back up. That's the view you're going with, Kojima. Once again, I'm a Simpson. I tell you, I'll be the first to admit I don't write good parts for them. Go right ahead and, because it's getting so close to bedtime, turn on the electric blanket. Home Assistant is the best thing that I've installed. Ever.
Yo, Snake,
Fantastic.
I finished laundering that rail gun you picked up just now. Knock yourself out. It's all nice.
I had to get it.
Thanks. Time for another bedtime story, Snake.
Yep.
This one's about crime.
Story time.
You don't need me to tell you there's whole nations in Africa tearing themselves apart in the name of ethnic cleansing. Well, she was born into that environment. When she was a little girl, her village was attacked by rival armed factions. Her parents and siblings were slaughtered, and she was left a refugee. She took her last surviving relative, her baby brother, and ran as far as she could away from the war zone. One day, they came across an enemy unit, so she took her brother and hid in an abandoned shack. And then her brother started to cry. She knew that if the soldiers heard the noise, they would find them and kill them both. So she wrapped her hand as tight as she could around his mouth. As the footsteps gradually went away, she came back to her senses. Her brother wasn't crying anymore. Horrified, she pulled her hand away, covered in sweat and spit. He wasn't breathing. They say
The old
wolves
Patrick
eat their
Hockstetter.
own pups when they die. She was spotted wandering through the thick of battle, carrying her dead brother in her arms. She had visions, too. A wolf walking alongside her. Every night, the wolf would howl and cry, just like her brother did that day. Eventually, she made it to a government-run refugee camp. But by then, her brother's body had rotted away.
I wonder how these stories, how these people relate to
like her brother. Day and night, she was tormented by the cries of babies.
the other bosses in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Followed her, heard her sorrowful screams and
Did they just base themselves off of, or are they? Is there a deeper story to it?
He silenced the children. She tried to stop it, but she was powerless to stop.
What are you doing, Terra?
A few days passed, and on the eve of the enemy's
Pulled out the
raid,
Game
there
Boy,
wasn't a child left.
Game Boy Advance game collection
The adults who
to
survived
put some of them into cases, because I got some new cases in the mail today. And
she was the one who killed those babies.
the other one got into the empty little spot
But she couldn't
there.
bring herself to admit it.
Now I think she's got her eye on my
From one baby to the next,
Yep.
howling like a wolf, snuffing out their little
back.
lives.
Is it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. For April Fool's Day, How to Basic released a egg
Snake, fighting with you
in the merchandise, in his merchandise store. It's literally like a fuzzy plush egg. That's it. It's just egg shaped, egg coloured. It's got a little tag that hangs off that says How to Basic.
You ought to be proud.
And I thought that's the best thing I ever saw,
3 down,
so I went and bought
1 to
one.
go.
And
All
I think
respect is
she's
Mantis. But you should know, Snake,
eyeing it off.
she's been controlling all the other beasts. She's the beast of beasts. Don't let her get her hooks in you.
I won't.
See you around, Snake.
Okay. Took a bit of coaxing, but I eventually got her out into the other half of the house. Pretty standard, except we hold it down to charge it. Crying Beauty. I can hope this isn't going to be like another 6-hour cutscene, because it's already 11:45 and I need to get to bed.
Welcome home, Wolf.
And all love hearts as well. For a second there I thought Wolf was gonna start eating her. Or even take a whiz on her. I think I say this every Wednesday, but, well, every Tuesday. I can't believe that tomorrow's Wednesday already. Yes. Tomorrow's not anywhere. Regain. Which is nice. And I love this codec conversation.
Hold it, Snake. Time to change the disc. I know, it's a pain. But you need to swap disc 1 for disc 2. You see the disc labeled 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on PlayStation 3. It's a Blu-ray disc. Dual layered, too. No need to swap.
Damn it, Otacon! Get a grip!
Yeah, what an age we live in, huh, Snake? Wonder what they'll think of next.
Digital only consoles, like fuck that. I've had an option or two to an opportunity or two to pick up a PS5 for a price. It's more expensive than retail, but it's less than what the scalpers are scalping them for at the moment. I haven't, because there is no games on the PS5 that I would want to play yet. But yeah, some of them have been digital only, and as far as I'm concerned, digital only consoles can go and get stuffed. Seeing things. Okay, I wasn't saying things. We have got those little monkey son of a bitch things there. Whoops. Now we're going to do this. Like that. it would be nice if I could, whatever you want to call it, them. Tranquilize them, but alas, these guys do not trank. Fucking look at them go. All of them. Yeah, I'm wondering. I am wondering, can I whip? I've got just regular grenades, don't I? Yeah, I do. Ooh, 9 Drebin points. That's a bit of a steep price. Look at them all go. Ha ha ha. I don't know how many of them I got, but I got them. Nice one, fuckwit. And that was the last of it. Ah well. Oh. Rat irons. Why does it? Why make goat noises? Super satisfying. It really is. B5.
Snake. I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter. What about her? She might be a spy.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Gray Fox.
You killed
Well, he
my
wasn't really your
benefactor.
biological
My
brother,
brother
now
was a
was he?
criminal. I vowed revenge.
But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
I vowed
Get this. Holy fuck. Fucking yeah. Why does everything have to sound like a goat in this game? No, damn
Snake?
it.
Are you alright? Snake?
How far back's that going to put us? Hopefully not that far. Oh, there. Okay. Well, in which case, it's 5 to midnight, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It just occurred to me that my timing, my clock is off. Well and truly. Oh well. That makes no difference to us. That's just a cosmetic thing. So, let us see here. Streaming this late hour. No one. No one. Interesting. That's alright, we won't worry about that. I need to follow some people that are actually streaming at this late hour so that we actually have people to raid. That's the problem, that when the time that I stream, there's only 3 real groups of people that are watching. People from the UK, because I think it's like mid-morning for them. People from Australia, because obviously same time zone, and people that are up late anyway from the US, or I've had somebody from United Arab Emirates, I think, tune in at some point. Dubai, something like that, I don't know. So yeah, that's usually my crowd. Anyway, so let's just end the stream here. So yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by, followed, subscribed, donated, bought merch, joined the Discord, jumped on YouTube and subscribed there. Always very much appreciated. And yeah, special thanks to user the Tron for his donation of 100 bits. Every little bit helps, because covers like internet bills and games that I can play and stuff like that. So very, very much appreciated, and always grateful when people stop by and have a chat and do stuff like that. So yeah, thanks again everyone, and I will see you guys in the next stream, which is going to be tomorrow night at 9 PM for more Metal Gear